If the first thing that comes to mind when you think of pottery is violent competition, then I think I've got a game you'll want to check out. Kiln starts out with the classic King of All Cosmos entry where some kind of powerful deity swarms through the ether destroying numerous things just for fun. After this reign of destruction, you'll be put in the role of a cute little spirit that you'll design from its friendly stupid face to its big old shiny ass and be given the power to inhabit pieces of pottery to make them walk, jump, and roll around doing all the things you'd expect from a clay pot, and more. But before you're fully committed to action, you'll be given the chance to craft your own ceramic ensemble. All you'll have to do is slap a lump of clay on this pottery wheel and you'll get a hands-on experience of the ancient and randomly sensual in that one movie adventure of pottery. Here you'll be able to make whatever shape you want, but each wayward chunk of clay will slide your creation between these 8 distinct categories of dinnerware like plates, bowls, jugs, and definitely not bongs and surprisingly not dongs. These categories define your crafted cup's different capabilities, like the way you're able to fight and the special attack each has, which you'll need in the singular competitive game mode of Quench. This 4-on-4 brawl has you selecting one of your 3 main pots and heading onto a dynamic battlefield to smash, slash, crash, and splash your way to victory. The splash portion is the crux of the experience, as when you're not slamming your fragile spirit-filled body into your opponent's exoskeleton, you'll be slurping up pools of water and hauling glass over to their fiery furnace. Then you'll shoot that juice into its open mouth, quenching the flames and coming to victory with 3 rounds fully drenching that face. Whether you win or lose in this wet and wild war, you'll collect experience points, providing you with a variety of new tools and decorations to use in your pottery partying, as well as unlocking larger and smaller balls of clay for gigantic or tiny terracotta warriors with corresponding properties of speed and capacity. Then you'll be able to augment and glaze your malicious masterpiece to be as weird as you are for playing this game in the first place. Kiln, a game about making cute ceramics that someone decided was the perfect place for multiplayer competitive combat gameplay. Double Fine Games is a developer known for making whimsical shit, so it's not surprising that Kiln delivers that right up front. It feels like the most fleshed out part of this game is the pottery making process, especially as you start to unlock different tools, glazes, and decorations. You could end up making things that are more unique than really even seems warranted for something that's wholly focused on the aspect of breaking them before anyone can even see what they look like. The Quench game mode comes off like it was supposed to be part of some larger lineup of different modes that would have had players using their unique pottery designs in more interesting ways than just bashing up against one another. Like, I could imagine a situation similar to Fall Guys where each of these pots has strengths and weaknesses for a bunch of different challenges and you have to swap between them as you go. But instead you're just relegated to the one game mode that often boils down to each team racing to dump water in the other's furnace, since it's easier to do that than properly defend yours. Most of the matches I was in almost ended faster than the combined downtime and loading screens between each one. But it can be a fun experience to use the neat special abilities of the pottery types, which are fairly numerous when you add in the 3 sizes across each category, but the magic wears off pretty quickly. If this wasn't included in Game Pass, even coming from Double Fine, I don't think there'd be that many people playing in the weeks and months down the line from its release. But for something where you can mess around with a neat pottery wheel and get the mild satisfaction of breaking other people's pots is at least enough to justify the abbreviated score of okay. But if you'd like to see more hot takes, warm satire, and tepid commentary about video games, like this video, reenact the pottery wheel scene from Ghost with Mega supporter Adam Lucky, and check out more Abbreviated Reviews.